When I went down there, my first body of work was shown in '96, so it kind of took 3 years to put together, and it was a radical departure into painting, figurative painting, realist painting, and completely unlike anything I'd done before, and kind of like a little bit nutso. People sort of referred to it as like, you know, the island of Dr. Moreau, or something sort of got on the deep end. What they didn't know is that I had the entire idea for that before leaving New York. It was nothing to do with living in Bali. And Bali is actually full of all these like wispy characters who sort of like, you know, drank the Kool-Aid and they want to go off to live on a tropical island and paint, you know, languorous, mawkish tropical scenes with dollops of pastel-y colors. And that's the last thing I wanted. So, I mean, you know, I built a studio that looked like New York from the inside. I didn't go there for that reason. I went there because it was, you can work in a pair of shorts with no shirt. And like, having grown up on islands, that's where I felt physically comfortable. A tropical plant needs a tropical environment. Same with a human. So, I mean, that was it. And it wasn't until fully 10 years later, 2004, doing a show of landscapes, and I looked at the work and I realized, oh my god, it's here. I've totally become it. Look at the colors. I was doing these landscapes with a thin band of sky on the top, and the rest was like really busy, and the palette was like grays, greeny, graysy browns, browny, greeny grays. Very, very sort of busy, except for this sliver of sky, and I went, oh my god, it's like the Batuan school. I've actually found a way to do, I'm making Indonesian art in a weird, perverse, postmodern way. So the place actually, in fact, did infect me, but insidiously. There's only two ways to do a painting. The easy way and the stupid hard way, and I'll always pick the hardest and make it even harder. I don't know why. It's just a built-in flaw.
So someone suggested digital composites to you and digital manipulation.
First, John Kessler had been raging about it, but I was one of those people who were like really proud to be the last one who didn't have a cell phone, the last one who didn't have a computer. Right. Anyway, getting back to that, I would go 3 full moons and still be on the same painting. And you just begin to, and that was working all day, 18 hours a day. I called it like writing the Bible with a biro that doesn't work properly. So you're just shaking it the whole time, like, you know, like, you know, trying to handwrite the Bible with a broken pen.
And you got a masochistic kick out of this?
No.
Or is it almost a religious thing, or you're just trying to avoid thinking about anything else? I mean, what compels someone to be that laborious?
And I wanted to, at that point, you know, I mean, I guess a few artists, you know, you want to just, you know, they were realists. Realism takes a long time, and the realer you get, the longer it takes. That's just the nature of the game. More detail, more time, but it's an exponential increase. So I would spend 3 days on a bloody hand, and it looked just like the photograph. I go, you know, that's stupid. You're an artist, not a bloody, you know, machine that's just duplicating this. So you can see why I'm always commenting on people who waste their time making something look like a photograph. Because, you know, I've been through all of that, and it just seems so. I mean, and I started sticking photographs on the painting. It's a combination. And I finally just realized, duh.
Work from a photographic canvas.
Paint the person. Write on them. Paint their clothes. Then photograph it. And then just go to Photoshop. And it was love. Pure love. It got so intense and so obsessive. I'd literally spend, you know, I remember one day spending 24 hours. I couldn't leave. Just making the perfect girl over and over again. Like that's how you learn.
Just sliding the sliders.
Just yeah, and you'd walk down the street and you'd see a pretty girl, and your reaction would be, "Oh, I'd like to drag her through Photoshop." And you kind of go, you know what, this is